Yo, what is up guys? I know I have not uploaded in forever, but we're back, and we are back with some Season 9 gameplay. I got the opportunity to try out Season 9 early, and that's a big thank you to the Korean Savage who got invited and then invited me afterwards. Old friend of mine from the COD days, so you guys know about him if you guys played COD the last few years, so. But yeah, we're going to be going over some Season 9 gameplay. I'm going to be talking about all the changes to all the legends, the guns, the new hop-ups, the new gun, and the new legend. So this is what this video is about. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try to be more consistent with YouTube as I have not uploaded in 7 months. But yeah, I'm going to try to get back to the YouTube grind, and yeah, enjoy the video, guys. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Valkyrie. Valkyrie is the new legend. She obviously has a jetpack, as you guys see on the screen. But her jetpack isn't OP like a lot of people thought it was going to be. You can definitely use it to move from place to place, to scout for your team, but it is not a broken jetpack where you can shoot from it and stuff. So it's not that bad, and I think it's going to be pretty good for scouting and stuff. Her Q is missiles. It's pretty good for stunning the enemy or like holding off a team or third partying, but it's not good as like an offensive tool. Not at all. It's really just like a stun, pretty much. It does barely any damage. And then the ultimate is amazing. The ultimate called a Skyward Dive, and it literally is a balloon for your team, but just wherever you want, and you can just bring your team with you, and it's just a redeploy. You can go wherever you want on the map. I'm gonna show it to you guys right now on the screen. But yeah, the ultimate is just literally a redeploy. It just doesn't get any simpler. As you guys see, you just set it up, people can interact with you and get with you, and then you literally just blast into the sky and you redeploy. It's really that simple, and it's really cool. I think this legend is going to be meta and competitive, as she has beacon abilities as well. Next thing are the new hop-ups. One is for the Sentinel and the Bow. And what this hop-up does is it speeds up the fire rate of the Sentinel and the Bow. So it literally, if you time it right, you see this little thing at the bottom of the screen when I'm shooting. When it fills up, it means you can shoot again. So yeah, it literally just speeds up the fire rate by a little bit. It's nothing crazy, nothing insane. The name of it is Deadeye's Tempo. And yeah, that's also for the Bow, and it pretty much works the same way with the Bow. I think it just charges a bit quicker with the Bow. I'm going to show you in a little bit, but it's like a charge mechanic. And it does more damage if you charge it longer or whatever. Then there is a new repeater hop-up. Also works with the Bow as well, but I don't think it's that strong on the Bow. I didn't like it that much. It's like a shotgun. You just swap it to it, and then it just becomes a mini shotgun. A little bit similar to the strength of the Eva, but I feel like it's a little bit weaker. It's not going to be that good in my opinion. It's going to be okay. It's going to be like a nice little thing. If you don't have like a close range weapon, like a really good close range weapons, you can switch to it, but I don't think it's going to be that insane in my opinion. Finally, we have the Bow, which is really cool concept in my opinion. The way the Bow works is that it has two hop-ups, and both hop-ups can go on at the same time, but obviously you can't use them at the same time. You have to trigger the shatter caps, which is the shotgun attachment. You have to actually like switch to it, but the other one is the fast fire rate thing. So it just makes it so you can charge the Bow quicker. And the way the Bow works is if you spam it, it does 30 damage a shot, but if you charge it, it can do 123 in the head and 70 in the body. So if you take your time and charge it, it doesn't take that long actually, it's pretty fast. I think this gun might be a problem. It's going to be really good at first, in my opinion, because it literally has so many bullets, and you don't have to like reload a mag in or anything. You can just constantly shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot, and it's going to be really oppressive if people are holding a position with it. And yeah, as you see, I'm spamming it right here. It just does 30 to 25 a bullet. I think 25 is for a leg shot, if I'm not mistaken. 30 a body shot, and then 123 in the head. So yeah, I think it's going to be busted. Personally, I don't think it's going to be balanced at first, but I'm sure they'll figure it out later on and balance it. And finally, we have the triple take. That is now a care package weapon and is now a marksman rifle. It's in the same category as the Bow, the repeater, and the scout. That's a new weapon class. But yeah, it got buffed. It's now in the care package. It's super good. The fire rate is a lot faster now. And I don't know if they increased the damage, but I know they increased like the strafe speed and stuff. So yeah, it's really good. Then we have the Horizon nerf. It is a really good nerf. The speed at which she goes up got lowered. The strafing abilities in her Q is really slow now. She can barely strafe at the top of it. And those were much needed changes to Horizon. She was busted, and now I think she's going to be very balanced and still really good. So Lifeline got some pretty big changes as well. The first change is to her res. She doesn't have a shield when she reses anymore, but she got buffed in other aspects, so it makes up for it. Her Q heals you faster now than it used to be. Now it's like just a little bit quicker, I don't know by how much exactly. And then her ultimate got a huge change, which guarantees you upgrades every time you call in an ultimate. So right there I have no armor. You see I get a blue armor out of the first package. I call in a second package. As you guys see, I get a purple armor, so it's guaranteed upgrade no matter what. Then the next package, I'm pretty sure I get a gold armor, because purple, you can't get a red out of a package. So I get a gold armor and a bunch of batteries and cells. And then once I have the max armor, aside from red obviously, but you can't get a red out of a package, I get a bunch of heals and cells and batteries. So I think it's a really, really good change. Then Loba bracelet got a speed buff, and like you can actually move at normal speed when you Q. Wraith, Watson, Lifeline all got low profile removed from them. As you guys see, there's no more low profile when I hover over them. That's a really good thing. It needed to happen, and it's been so long since this needed to happen, and it finally did. So I'm glad. Then Octane finally got nerfed. I don't know if people thought he was OP. I didn't think he was OP personally, but I guess he was overused, and they needed to do something about it. So they lowered his stim. They upped his stim damage pretty much, and that makes it so he takes 20 damage per stim instead of 12. So you can't really spam it as much. You can't just spam and keep a good amount of health. You're just going to be 1 HP in no time. So it's definitely more balanced, I would say. But I didn't think Octane was broken in the first place personally. That's just my opinion. I don't really mind this nerf personally. I think it's still going to be really good. Then hammer points got removed from the game, from the P20 and the Mozam, but in return they buffed the P20 and the Mozam, so the P20 now does 18 damage a shot instead of 15, which is going to make it pretty good. Personally, I think it's going to be really good if you can hit your shots and have a fast trigger finger. And the Mozam now has 6 shots. They have not touched the damage for the Mozam. It has a lot more bullets, and you know, it makes it more reliable off spawn. The longbow got Skull Piercer removed from it. Same with the wingman. So the longbow got his Skull Piercer removed, and the headshot damage got increased because Skull Piercer is not in the game anymore. So they must, you know, buff the damage to the longbow for headshots, or it would just be a useless sniper in my opinion. And the Peacekeeper is on the ground now. You guys probably know about that already. I've seen stuff about it. They nerfed it accordingly when they put it on the ground, but you can still 2-tap if you hit nothing but headshots. You guys will see. I will shoot the targets and stuff. But yeah, you can 2-tap if you hit 2 headshots with every pellet hitting the head. It hits for 121 max damage in the head, and then in the body, I believe it is 88 max damage. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I'm a dumbass, and I didn't get a full body shot in this video because I don't know. I didn't think about it. I don't know. But yeah, the PK got nerfed accordingly, but it can still 2-tap in the right hands. But I think it's gonna be balanced. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Next thing is the wingman. As I just said, the wingman got a change to his headshot damage, same as the longbow, because the Skull Piercer got taken out. Now the only attachment you can put on the wingman is heavy mag and quick draw. So it's really nice. I think this is a good change too. The wingman needed to be buffed if they were going to take out the Skull Piercer, in my opinion. So that was really good. 97 damage is the max damage to no helmet, I believe. But I really appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you guys for checking out the video. This is all the bigger patch notes that are going to be in this Season 9 update. Most things are in here. There's some little things that aren't, but I'm going to put the patch notes link in the description below if you want to see the smaller things and the smaller changes that don't really matter as much. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.